I was fixing my plate when my mom casually asked, "Have you picked which family you're moving in with after Friday?" I froze mid-scoop. "What are you talking about?" She didn't even look up from her phone. "Your dad and I are getting divorced. We're selling the house. You have until Friday to decide who you want to live with." I was 17. They'd been fighting for months, but I didn't think it was this bad. That night, I tried talking to my dad. He was in the garage packing boxes. "Dad, what's going on?" He finally stopped and looked at me. "Your mom and I agreed you're old enough to choose. No pressure." But there was pressure. My mom kept making comments about how dad's new apartment was smaller. My dad mentioned mom's boyfriend was moving in next month. "Wait, boyfriend?" "Yeah," Dad said, not meeting my eyes. "Marcus. They met at her office." I felt sick. "How long? Does it matter?" He went back to packing. The next day, I confronted my mom. She was in her bedroom sorting through old photos, and I noticed she was only keeping the ones without my dad in them. "Marcus and I have been together for 4 months, she admitted. "But your father knew. We were already separated emotionally." 4 months? The house went up for sale 6 months ago. Her face changed. "Your father told you that?" That's when I found the real estate listing on her laptop. She'd listed the house 8 months ago, before the fights even started. I went back to my dad that night. "When did you actually find out about Marcus?" He was silent for a long time. Then he pulled out his phone and showed me a text thread. My mom had been planning to leave for over a year. The messages went back to when I was 16, but it got worse. There was a message from my mom to Marcus that said, "Just need to wait until the life insurance policy matures in November, then we can be together." My blood went cold. "Dad, what life insurance policy?" His face went pale. "I took one out 3 years ago. Your mom's the beneficiary. It matures next week." "Friday," I whispered. The same day they wanted me to choose. The same day they were finalizing everything. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about how eager my mom had been for me to choose, how she kept pushing Friday as the deadline, how Marcus had already moved boxes into her car. I started going through old emails on the family computer. My mom had been researching single car accidents, brake line failures, and something called widow's benefits for the past 6 months. Thursday morning, I went to my dad's office and told him everything I'd found. He didn't believe me at first, but then I showed him the search history, the messages I'd screenshotted. We went to the police. They said they couldn't do anything based on internet searches and text messages. Lots of people research morbid things. Doesn't mean they're planning murder, but my dad was scared. He stayed at a hotel Thursday night instead of going home. I stayed with my best friend Sarah. At 2 a.m., my phone rang. It was my mom. "Where's your father?" Her voice was shaking. "He was supposed to be home hours ago." "He's safe," I said. "Away from you." The line went silent. Then she said something that made my blood freeze. "You don't understand what you've done. Marcus needed that money. We're in debt to some very dangerous people." She hung up. Friday morning, my dad and I went back to the police with the recording of that call. This time they listened. They told us to stay away from the house while they investigated. 6 hours later, they called. They'd found Marcus at our house with bags of my dad's clothes staged in a car in the garage. The car was running. He'd been planning to make it look like my dad had taken his own life. My mom was arrested as an accessory. Turns out Marcus had a gambling problem and owed over $300,000 to loan sharks. The life insurance policy was for $500,000. They'd planned the whole divorce as a cover story. I'm 18 now, living with my dad in a new city. My mom took a plea deal and got 7 years. Marcus got 15. The house sold last month. My dad split the money with me for college. I haven't spoken to my mom since the trial. She sends letters sometimes, but I don't open them.